Northbrook's Nick Hardy makes the big leap to the PGA Tour. MISTWOOD Golf Dome proves once again why they are the area's #1 indoor golf facility. Portugal is a country rich in culture and has some of the finest courses in the world. Score 18 in Naperville has some of the best simulator golf anywhere. And we head to Florida's STREAMSONG Resort, where there's 3 of the top 100 courses in the U.S.
Happy holidays and welcome to the MISTWOOD Golf Dome here in Bolingbrook. Recently, we caught up with the Northbrook native and former University of Illinois golfer, Nick Hardy. Just this fall, he made the leap from graduating from the Korn Ferry Tour to being a full member on the PGA Tour. We were able to catch up to the 25-year-old Hardy at the course he grew up on, the 9-hole par 3 Ennetsburger in Northbrook.
Yeah, you know, it goes way back for me. This is where I learned the game. Par 3 course, you know, very playable for anyone who's starting out in the game, and I owe a lot of it for my, you know, love and development of love for the game.
Now, how old were you when your dad or mom brought you out here?
Maybe 3, 4, 5 years old. I would beg my dad to come bring me out here every Saturday, Sunday morning.
Let's talk about your experience at Illinois. I mean, you obviously had a great career. What are your feelings about Mike Small? I mean, that guy's done an amazing job with your with that university's golf team.
Yeah, he's the best coach in the country. There's no doubt about it. He creates a culture with just, you know, all competitive. It's just a competitive culture, environment where, you know, we're going to get better and we're going to push each other to get better. And I just loved going to practice every day and not knowing what we would do, but I just knew that it was going to be difficult and he would challenge us.
All right, so let's talk about the Illinois State Am you won. You won by how many strokes?
10.
All right, you sound like Tiger Woods winning the match about that many. What was that like going out there, and how did you do it? Did you just outscore everybody each day? Was there one day you went super low?
I think I shot about 7 under every day, so I just played really consistent golf at a high level.
So that's normally 28 under.
Yeah. Yep, it was 28
under. I can do
math. Yeah. Normally, you know, in tournaments, you kind of have 1 or 2 days where you're not feeling your best and you kind of grind your way to 2 or 3 under. I felt like I think that week I had my best every day, which is really not normal. And luckily for me, I took advantage of it, played aggressively, and I putted well. I drove the ball well, and I remember just being in total control of my golf ball.
All right, so you get through college, you know you want to be a pro, but there's a process now. You know, there's not the old qualifying ways. You've got to go through the Korn Ferry. Talk about the Korn Ferry Tour and what that was like transitioning from college golf into like true professional golf.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, the thing I still miss most about college golf is that I get to play against my teammates every day in practice. I have 10 guys I can go and compete against every day. But when you're a pro, you got your own schedule, you're on your own more, and you got to learn what works best for you in terms of creating a competitive environment on your own. It's not easy. You got to be more focused, more diligent with how you spend your time, even though you have a lot more time. I think that's a big underrated fact of being a professional. I learned a lot my first year. I failed at Q school the first time around at second stage, and I think that really grew me as a player. Just through all the trial and error, the failures, I missed a few cuts on the PGA Tour by 1, and I had a lot of tough experiences that I wrote down what I need to get better at in terms of how I need to handle myself and practice, what I need to practice, and I think those experiences were critical for me.
What are some of your favorite golf moments that you've had throughout your career?
I would say the greats, because, you know, I got to meet Tiger, I got to meet Jack, I've met Michael Jordan. I think just being around the greats gets me the most excited and are my favorite most memories, because I like everyone else, I like to study them. I like to, what makes them be great, you know? And really it all comes down to is the mind, you know? Just the way they think and the way that they go about their business and the way they think of themselves, I think is the most impressive.
You said you want to play a long time, but do you have ultimate goals set? Do you write them down, or is it something mentally you have there?
Yeah, I'd say, I mean, my goal is to win out there, win on the PGA Tour, win a major, and I want to play at the Masters every year. That's my goal. And obviously I got a lot of work to do that still. But I think it goes back to conversations I've had with my Coach Small. He harped on us, look, your goals need to be set at the highest capable, you know, maximum potential possible, because my goal was to make the PGA Tour, and I did. And I was out there for only 1 year. And so that really struck me, because, you know, look, I'm going to set the goal at the highest point. I want to be #1 in the world. I want to win it. I want to win a major. I want to win a tournament first and foremost. But my goals are set really high so that, you know, I really keep my mind set at that high level.
It's pretty cool that Nick still has the same swing coach since he was 9 years old, and Brett Packey from Core Golf. Good luck on the PGA Tour, Nick. We are pulling for you here at Golf360. Up next, we'll check in what's new here at the MISTWOOD Golf Dome, so stay tuned.
The CDGA is an allied golf association of the USGA. It's the only one based in Illinois.
Becoming a CDGA member is more than just having a handicap service.
A CDGA membership is really a no-brainer. It essentially pays for itself. The membership is $40, and all members have a wide variety of exclusive offers and savings opportunities from both golf and non-golf entities.
All right, we are here at the MISTWOOD Golf Dome in Bolingbrook, and we are here with Andy Michelson, who is all things MISTWOOD. Got a chance to play a bunch of different golf domes around the country, around Chicagoland. To me, this might be the best one yet, and we're going to find out why. All right, Andy, this place is special. What makes it so special?
I think it's because we've always had a pulse on innovation. We're always trying to kind of move the barrier for what golf domes can do every single year. We were the first to put in Top Tracer in 2018. Has been a huge success here in the Chicagoland area. Being the first, we've had a few other places now emulate it, but then also just each and every year kind of moving that boundary. We put a new skin on this place going into last season. New turf out in the field brightens up the feel of this place quite a bit. It's a lot different look than it was in the past. This off season, we renovated our putting greens and putting areas, which really keeping an eye on just the little details like that, making sure that we have good surfaces to be able to practice on. It's even more than that, taking that to the next level, making sure that there's zero grade, so you're having a perfectly straight putt when you're practicing. So if a golfer like you wants to know, did I hit that putt perfect? Did I hit that putt solid? If it goes in, then I did all of those things right. So I want to know that I'm putting on good pure surfaces. And then we have another putting green that's exactly now a 2-degree grade. So now you're able to practice with break. So I can practice both break, uphill, downhill, and consistently be able to take what I'm doing in the dome out to the golf course.
About Top Tracer. What is Top Tracer? I know what it is, but maybe some of our viewers don't. I mean, it's really helpful for your game, especially coming in here and working during the winter months.
Yeah, so the simplest way to say it, Top Tracer is a 4-camera system. It's a system that reads the golf ball 2,500 times in the first 40 yards. It's a system that's trusted by the PGA Tour, so when you're watching PGA Tour telecasts and seeing the trace of the golf ball, it's the exact same technology that you're using here in the dome. The nice thing about Top Tracer is you can practice by yourself. You can get good feedback literally right back to your phone, right there on the screen, or you can entertain a group. And that's where we see probably our biggest growth with Top Tracer here in the dome has been with groups. We entertain groups of 4 routinely. It's those guys that are playing like their normal Saturday foursome, I'm sure you have that, right? And you guys are just basically taking that foursome right in the dome, and we can actually create an experience that's as good, if not better. When you get beer brought right to your station, when you have food from the sports bar right to your station, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good Saturday.
Sounds like a good Saturday at the course. But all right, let's take me into what you can offer the guys or the girls or anybody here that plays. You can play different courses, right? You can play different games. What else is in the setup?
So that's something that we've noticed with Top Tracer too, particularly in the virtual golf setting. It seems like they're being a lot more aggressive on adding golf courses. I mean, you can play some of the best in the world. Pebble Beach, St. Andrews, really great courses from all over the world. You can play on the system. And the cool thing about it too is just being in this dome setting and be able to pair that with virtual golf, it's just very different from the feeling that you'd have in a simulator bay where it's kind of claustrophobic and just kind of tight, right? You're able to see your ball flight, confirm your ball flight, not only in the dome, you're able to confirm it on the screen. It's just a much different feel. I can't really explain it, but it's just a better way to play virtual golf.
All right, so I got a group of 3 other buddies that want to come here. How do I sign up? How does that all work?
At MISTWOODDome.com, you just go straight to the website. We only take reservations. That was one of the kind of blessings of the whole pandemic was it moved us. It was great. It moved us from being a first come first serve where we were probably inconveniencing more guests than we were entertaining in the really busy season to now you can see where we're at 7 days ahead. You can book your bay well ahead of time, and when you come, you know exactly when you're coming, you know exactly when you're leaving, and it's just a more predictable system for not only the customer but for us as well.
All right, with my golf problem, I could hang at this place all winter. All right, let's head across the seas to the country of Portugal that is roughly the size of Indiana and boasts some of the finest golf courses in all of Europe. Our Dave Lockhart recently took the journey, without me, of course, and he has the amazing story of this awesome place.
The culture, the history, the food, the scenery. Portugal has it all, and there's plenty of outstanding golf. The country's #1 course is located in the southern region of the golf-rich area known as the Algarve Peninsula. Monterey is a stellar test that stands out with 5 par 3s and 5 par 5s designed by the great Jack Nicklaus.
It's backed into the mountains of the East Algarve, the Atlantic coast to the south. We have 18 very unique holes, which when you drive around the corner from the last green, you get a real surprise because every hole is very different. And everyone is in its own valley, which gives a feeling that you're the only people on the course.
Also in the Algarve region is the 36 majestic holes set along the Atlantic at Vale de Lobo. Right behind me here is the 16th hole at the Royal Golf Course at Vale de Lobo. Truly one of the greatest holes in the world and probably the most famous golf hole in Portugal. Moving up the road a bit is Troia Golf Club, designed by the immortal Robert Trent Jones Sr. Set along a magical backdrop with seamless routing, this links layout was voted number 12 in all of continental Europe by Golf Monthly.
I think it's one of those golf courses that you just can have here. It cannot be a golf course built like that somewhere else. So I think what Robert Trent Jones made here was try to understand the best piece of land and make the best hole in every place that it made.
Just over an hour north of Lisbon puts you at the dreamlike land of Praia del Rey. This course feels like 3 courses in one with parkland-style holes, dune-style holes, and stunning links holes. Only 10 minutes away lies the unreal test of West Cliffs, opened just a few years ago. Cynthia Dye, the niece of Pete Dye, sculpted a rocking layout where you can see for miles out into the Atlantic Ocean.
There's a lot of American inspiration, Dye inspiration, the greens too undulated, very natural. She got a lot of inspirations in Bend and Dunes. I've never been, but she says it's quite the spots are not too much different from here. So it's a wild course, I would say.
In the seafront resort town of Cascais is Octavius Dunes, designed by Americans Arthur Hills and Drew Rogers. In 2017, the course was ranked 55th in the world by Golf Magazine.
It is a links course in the sense that is built, in fact, in a sand dune area. Of course, we have this Mediterranean vegetation, but the feeling you have, in fact, when you play, it has a lot to do with the Scottish and Irish golf courses, the true golf links.
Plus, you can stay right on property in style at their oversized rooms at the 5-star Octavius Hotel. Perfect.
Back in 1983, Troia was a real test for the European Tour where Sam Torrance won with just a total of 2 under par. And coming up next, we take you to a place where you can play over 150,000 courses. Stick around to check it out.
Houdini? Wow, baby's got back.
Houdini.
Houdini, that's pretty cool. I'm an escape artist myself.
So what is it?
The easiest clubs you'll ever play.
Is that Bernhard? Oh, great, Langer.
You know why I play Tour Edge? Because I win with it.
Pound for pound, nothing comes close.
The CDJ Foundation utilizes the game of golf to enhance the lives of individuals with special needs, youth, and veterans. We are proud to help carry out the mission of the association through our initiatives to grow the game and provide access to individuals to enhance their lives through golf.
This is Dave Lockhart, producer, contributor of Golf360, and I play to about a 9 handicap. I want to show you these breakthrough Edison forged wedges that improve my scoring from about 100 yards and in. They certainly stand out with a clean, no-nonsense appearance and have a distinct look compared to all other wedges out there. One reason that sets these clubs apart is the weight distribution on the face. Take a look at this graphic that shows the Edison wedges have more weight distribution in the top of the club face compared to other popular wedges. This gives the club more stability and consistency, which is especially helpful for us weekend warriors.
What golfers overwhelmingly told me is they want better performance. They want more consistent distance. They want better spin. They want more penetrating trajectories. The only way to get there is to completely change this golf club's design. That's what the Edison wedges are all about.
Thomas Edison had many great ideas that helped the world function better, and that's exactly what veteran golf club innovator Terry Kaler had in mind to help us golfers. What also stands out with these clubs is the fact that you don't have to worry about bounce, because their patented sole is designed for an any lie, any swing capability. They come in a variety of lofts from 45 to 64 degrees. Check them out at edisonwedges.com.
What's also smart about Edison wedges is you can actually get custom fit in just a matter of minutes directly through their website. All right, looking to play some of your bucket list courses but don't want to travel or spend that kind of cash? Well, then you should head over to Score 18 Golf in Naperville, where they have all those courses and so much more.
This is a very relaxing place to hang out where everyone makes you feel at home, and you can play golf on nearly any course you can think of.
Currently, right now, we're running 5 simulators. You're able to come in our facility and practice, or you can actually come in and just have a fun time and have entertainment by playing over 150,000 courses that are on our simulators.
Well, I've been playing here. This will be my 5th year here indoors, and it has really improved my game when I go outside in the spring. But I'm the head of the Ladies League. The guys have been great picking out courses for us so that we can continue to swing the club even in the wintertime.
The simulators even have a range mode where you can work on a variety of shots with a certified PGA instructor. A real neat aspect is that this provides instant feedback, which includes the amount the ball carried, the amount it rolled, club head and ball speed, swing path, smash factor, plus side and launch angles. And they can email this to you in a click of a button.
In practice mode also you could chip, you can also do different targets at different lengths. You could also putt, which is an unusual thing for a golf simulator. Most of them you can't even putt, but our simulator is right on. We have fresh pizza, wings, salad, sandwiches. Our menu is outstanding from Lucano's Pizza. People come in here, they really enjoy it. It makes a nice evening for them.
The key to enjoying golf is getting better at it. The instruction one can receive here will help anyone, no matter their age, looking to improve their game.
Great time to come in here to really work on the technique and the components of the swing. We get to see his face angle, we get to see the in-out ratio, like all this stuff that's going to make him a great golfer.
And you said he's only really picked up a club for a little time now, right?
Yeah, he's been doing this less than 5 months, and he's back here just pounding away. Like, he's got the natural skill, but we got to get him the training, and that's why we come here to Score 18.
Score 18 is a great place to enjoy simulator golf and get better at your game. All right, next up on Golf360, presented by Chicago District Golfer Magazine, we're going to take a trip to the Sunshine State to see 3 of the top 100 courses at one resort. So don't go anywhere.
Introducing the newest addition to Zero Friction's performance arsenal, the Laser Pro SM. Shoot on point without taking you out of the zone. Equipped with power magnet to holster your Laser Pro and play on. The power magnet keeps your Laser Pro SM at a convenient arm's reach length. The SM device is equipped with slope measurement that is able to be quickly turned on and off while vibrating to notify you when you've zeroed in on your target. The pistol-shaped comfort grip is lightweight with an easy-to-read scope. Once locked on, get your yardage on a clear-cut LCD screen. Lock in and play on. Shoot on point without taking you out of the zone.
Houdini? Wow, baby's got back.
Houdini.
Houdini, that's pretty cool. I'm an escape artist myself.
So what is it?
The easiest clubs you'll ever play.
Is that Bernhard? Oh, great, Langer.
You know why I play Tour Edge? Because I win with it.
Pound for pound, nothing comes close.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jim SUTTIE, and today we're going to talk a little bit about impact. I mean, everybody has a different golf swing, right? But impact is the same for everybody. We have to control the ball's flight. We have to control the face, the path, and the angle of attack. And so this is Duncan, and Duncan is going to show us impact, and he's going to show us where your body should be at impact, where the club should be at impact. And we have a drill to make you do it. And so Duncan, why don't you show me what impact should look like?
Should be forward press.
So wait, he's got his hands ahead of the club head, as you see. Left hand is ahead of the club head. His body, his hips are open, shoulders are slightly open, not as open as his hips, but he's basically got his hips doing most of the work. And this is where you want to all be at impact. Now we have a tee that we put in front of the ball. The tee is in front of the golf ball, and what we want to do is we want him to hit the ball and then hit the tee. That will put him in the correct impact position. So Duncan, why don't you hit that tee, hit the ball first, then the tee, and show everybody out there how good you are.
I can do that.
Wonderful. See, his ball when he hit was like, his club when he hit was like this, hands forward, and so he's hitting down on the ball like that, and he's going to hit the ball, then a divot, and then impact.
Our congrats to Doc SUTTIE, who was just inducted into the Illinois Golf Hall of Fame. So deserved, Doc. An ideal getaway this offseason is Florida STREAMSONG Resort, located right between Tampa and Orlando. Their combination of 3 dynamic golf links courses with superb accommodations are second to none. Here's our Dave Links Lockhart with more.
We just got done playing STREAMSONG Blue, designed by Tom Doak, and it was a great experience, wonderful experience. Talk a little bit about that golf course.
Sure, well, glad you enjoyed it, and thanks for visiting with us. You know, a lot of people call it a second shot golf course, very forgiving off of the tee, wide, generous fairways, but there's really a premium on your approach shots into the greens here. Typical Tom Doak green complexes.
But just the whole, I mean, all the golf courses are very fun to play, unique, different. It's unlike anything else that you'll see in Florida.
It's definitely not Florida golf. Yeah, it's, you know, what happened out here really happened because of the mining process that Mosaic, the company that owns STREAMSONG, you know, mined for. What was left are these giant sand dunes that are all around us, and it really created what is just a perfect playground for golf course architects. A perfect sandy site, it drains spectacularly, and we've got elevation change like you don't see anywhere in the state of Florida.
Yeah, I like to tell people this is a warm version of Scotland and Ireland. I mean, it's just to play in this beautiful weather.
Sure is.
I mean, today we got a little Scottish flavor, the Irish flavor here. So, how does the courses typically play? Is it like a links style golf, would you say?
It is. I mean, that's kind of our goal is to provide firm and fast playing conditions. You know, we try to keep our green speeds up. You know, you're not going to get a lot of mud balls in the fairways here at all because everything drains so well because of the sandy soil. So you're going to get, you know, run out on any of your drives.
And 3 courses, I mean, what a lineup. When we talk about the red course, we're talking about Core and Crenshaw, and those guys are, you know, they're all right up there, and Gil Hans in the black. Talk first about the Core Crenshaw, the red course.
Sure. So StreamSong Red has perennially been ranked the highest of the 3 courses here at StreamSong, but all 3 are currently in the top 100 you can play. They did a fantastic job taking advantage of what was left of the mining process there as well.
Gil Hans on the black course just did an unbelievable job. And you told me this is all together. It's 8.5 miles running through the dunes and the hills.
Good
and
hike
slopes,
on black.
And, it's a good hike, and I've never seen greens this big in my life. Talk about those greens.
Yeah, it was a neat a neat idea that they came up with when they were building black. So what looks like putting surface is not actually intended to be the green surface. But we wanted to make the playability there as close to links golf as you could, where the ball could be putted or bumped, or you have numerous different options.
And from the 2 days that we've been here, it's just outstanding accommodations, world-class dining and food, and nice options. And just kind of summarize that a little bit, if you could.
Well, we've got 228 rooms here at the resort. So there's 216 in the main lodge building, and then there's 12 over here above the red and blue clubhouse with an albatross room that is like the ultimate man cave. A lot of people don't know about, but you can bring a really cool buddy trip and stay above the red and blue clubhouse, and you're just steps from both golf courses here. There's 5 restaurants on property. We just opened a new bar called the Glove Bar that services the Gauntlet. That's the 18-hole putting course, the 2-acre putting course that's right outside the clubhouse at StreamSong Black. Great thing to do when you get done playing 18 holes there. You can go and maybe settle some bets on the putting course and
have a cocktail, smoke a cigar.
If you're into that kind of thing, it's a great thing to do.
Do some ribbing and that kind of stuff. Right?
I think ribbing is definitely par for that course for sure. But we try to make it the complete experience. We realize that this is a golf destination that people, they want to come down here and have a good time and play excellent golf. And so we're trying to provide that in everything that we do and just try to make the atmosphere perfect for what your next buddy trip would be.
I've been to StreamSong, and I will tell you that golf experience is one of my favorites. Our thanks to the wonderful host, the MISTWOOD Golf Dome here in Bolingbrook. This place is the perfect place to work on your game and have a good time this winter. Also remember that Golf360 is presented by Chicago District Golfer Magazine, and we hope everyone has a happy holiday.
The CDGA is an allied golf association of the USGA. It's the only one based in Illinois. The CDGA has existed to promote and better the game of golf and in turn enhance the golfing experience for its members.
The handicap index is the leveler of the playing field. It allows players of different abilities to compete and to compete fairly on a regular basis, and that's really at the heart of the system.